Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm a little further away from my microphone because I don't want to hold it, so hopefully that works out. If you haven't met me before, my name is Noelle D. My cat's moving the whole operation here, but hopefully nothing comes crashing down on me. Otherwise, that'll be a problem. Anyway, so if you haven't met me yet, I read sometimes. No, I try to read, but let me just tell y'all this. I have OCD, right? I struggle with that. I was trying to read earlier, like a couple days ago, and I could not process any of the words on the page. Like, my brain was not working at all. And I was like, this just doesn't feel like, it just felt really strange. But basically, I was trying to read, and although I'm reading words on the page, I have no idea what any of the words mean. And yeah, I was ready to cry. I was ready to break down. I didn't know what was happening. So, that's how I've been doing. How have you been doing? Let me know in the comments. I respond to every comment as soon as I possibly can, which is really easy when I have like 3 people who comment. So, anyway, so there are a couple things I want to talk about, and one of them would be that I am kind of doing a buddy read of Empire of Silence with Tom Orange. So basically what the buddy read has been is that he's finished the book during our buddy read because he was doing the audiobook and I'm physically reading, so it's taking me a lot longer. So basically whenever I have thoughts, I just flood his messages like, this is happening and this is how I feel about this and this and like, you know. So it's been fun. It's been a good time. I feel like the last time I talked about Empire of Silence was more kind of talking about how it's similar to Dune and things like that, or not similar to Dune, but the things that are similar. And I do want to say that I am really enjoying the things that happen. This book actually made me cry, and I never cry in books. Like, I have cried twice before. Once in the first Harry Potter book, and it wasn't even like a sad moment. It was just what happened was, it just meant a lot to me. And then I cried at the end of Lord of the Rings. And both of those books, I have watched the movies since I was a child, so I had like this connection to them. I've teared up in Malice by John Gwynne, but I didn't cry. But in Empire of Silence, and I'm on chapter 33, and I am taking a break, and I will get back to that in a second. But I actually cried. Like, actually, tears streaming down my face. Cried, and all I'm going to say is maybe it may not make a lot of people cry. Maybe it wouldn't have made me cry if I wasn't dealing with a certain time of the month. I'm married, right? And this is like I'm in love. Like, that's all I can say, is that I feel such a strong love for my husband. Maybe that's why I cried, because I can be very empathetic at times. So that's what I'm kind of thinking, is it was the empathy coming in, putting myself in their shoes and thinking about the things that were happening within the book. And yeah, I don't want to get too into it. And it's interesting to see, like, after Hadrian has experienced some trauma in his life, it's really interesting to see how much he has changed after that. And you kind of get like these snippets of time. Like, it's not every day. It just kind of like, you go from time to time. Anyway, I don't know how to explain that, but my lighting is changing because it's getting darker outside. Great. Anyway, so I am taking a break with this. Why am I taking a break? Because I need to focus on another book, very exciting, which I can't. Okay, so as you guys know, I've been reading Mercy Tears of the Fallen, and this is a book that I have to focus on right now because I need to finish it. By July 15th. That is the goal. That is the day. So I've got to get cracking. I got to really lock in and finish this. So I think last time I checked in, I was at like 8%, and I'm at like 19%. But guys, I'm holding it in my hand. I need to just tell you guys, like, this is the first advanced reader copy I've ever gotten. Chance is just such a good guy. Like, he's just such a kind person, and so many people that I've met on here have just been so kind. And I think it's really amazing when you can actually speak with the author, like, just as a friend, just as a person, and then you get to read the art that they create, and you're like, oh my gosh, like, this person came up with all this. Like, that's so cool. And I have been enjoying it. I think I'm on page 98. Oh my gosh, I'm almost at page 100. There have been so many times where I've been so confused. I'm not gonna lie, like, I will read characters' names and I'm like, never seen this character before. But I flip back through because I'm like, I know I've seen this name. But part of me is like, nah, you never read them. So I go back and have to skim what I've already read and be like, oh, this is who this person is. But thankfully, with the physical copy, I can see there's like a list of names, and I forgot what that's called. Notable perspectives and characters. So I can see the people's names and like kind of how they relate into the story. So I have been, I haven't even read the back of the book, which is so funny. I just kind of went into it. Even though I had read the prologue or like pieces of the prologue before. And I will say that I have had people close to me who were alcoholics and are recovering alcoholics now. And I am very interested to see how it is handled in this book, because in the back of the book it says Eravane drinks to forget. And so that's not a spoiler, it's on the back of the book. But I have been really interested in reading that point of view just because of the closeness that I have to this certain touchy subject, really. And so far it's been handled well, you know, and I've been interested in the different dynamics that are going on in between the characters. And I can't say too much because this book has not been released yet, which is just, that's so exciting. That's so exciting. So I am going to get a review out. If everything goes to plan, I am going to get a review out before the book comes out, July 20th. Mark it on your calendars. Pick up the book, physical or e-reader. Pick it up. I'm also talking to Tom about this one just because we so happen to be reading both two books at the same time, except he's already finished it. So he's cooking and I'm being cooked. So yeah, but I'm having a good time so far. Like, I really can't say too much because this one hasn't even been released yet. So we're just going to put that behind me. And Chance, if you see this, doing good so far. Thank you for sending me the ambiance. I asked him, hey, I'm looking for some ambiance that I could listen to while reading your book. Do you have some? And he just sends me a whole bunch. I'm like, yes, this is what I wanted. Like, that's so awesome. Anyway, like I said, he's awesome. So the rest of this video, and I know it's kind of like, no, well, you haven't really been reading much. I know. It's just, we'll ignore that. I know you guys don't care. I don't care. We're moving on with that, okay? One thing that I want to say is, like, I don't know what to do with these feelings, but I feel so guilty sometimes that I have been ignoring my other channel. I have a manga channel, which is mainly just One Piece at this point. And I feel really guilty because I haven't been in the mood to read manga in the past, like, 2 months. Like, just haven't wanted to read it at all. Not that I'm not enjoying it, not having a good time, because I really am and was. I really am and was. And so, yeah, I don't know. I have thought about combining the two channels back together again, but at the same time, I want to continue on and keep going with what I did with splitting it up, because the viewership is very different, and I love to have the conversations with people about the books that I read, and I want YouTube to send the videos to the right audience. So, though I will talk about One Piece occasionally here and be like, oh yeah, I've read this, or, you know, this is where I'm at with One Piece, and that's as far as I would go. But in those videos on my manga channel, I go all into it, but I just haven't been in the mood. So this month, happy July 1st, everyone, by the way. This month, I have so many exciting things coming up this month and next month. First exciting thing is that I am doing a buddy read. Please don't even... I know I haven't finished my other books that I'm reading, but this book is fairly short, okay? So, okay, like, do I put too much on myself? Yes. Will I stop? I don't know. So, By Blood, by Salt just came in the mail, and I bought this, and I'm very excited to support a fellow female Marine, J.L. Odom, and I'm excited to see what her training and things that she learned and how that computes into her book, how that translates into her book, computes. And I haven't read the back, and I know you just saw me looking at the back. I don't think I want to know. I think I just want to go into this book blind, but I am buddy reading it with Jake from Nerd Level Rising, Chance Dillon, the author of the book I was just talking about, and then Tom Orange. And we're all going to buddy read this together. and then we're going to have a video about it in August. But we're going to try to take our time on this book, and we'll see how that goes. And I'm just so excited. I think it's going to be a really good time. The cover looks amazing. I'm not even going to, like, in person, it's so much better. Not so much better. In person, it's so great. Like, when you see it on the Amazon, it just doesn't, like, do it justice. But, yeah, so this is also a book series, Land of Exile, book 1. All right? And, yeah, so I am really looking forward to it. I don't even know if it's a male POV or female POV. Like, I have no idea. I'm just going to go into it, and I'm going to have such a good time. I just know it. And she has been so lovely as well, J.L. Odom. She's just been so kind. Every time that I've interacted with her, she's just been very, very sweet. So, what else is coming up, guys? I'm so excited. This month is just the month of fun times. It's just going to be such a good time. It's going to be my month of locking in and actually reading. Okay, guys, that's what it's going to be. So, I have 2 live streams coming up this Friday, July 4th, when you're all celebrating and watching fireworks. I'm going to be inside on a live stream at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to be talking with 2 of the mittens. Why is that so hard to say? I'm going to be talking with Talking Story, Jacob and John, and I am so looking forward to speaking with them. I have loved their channel. They are just the father-son duo of all time, especially on BookTube. Anyway, so I am talking with them. Please go and check it out and watch the live stream if you're interested. I think it's going to be a great time. I have been gathering a lot of questions to ask. And then on the 9th, I am going to be speaking with Jimmy from the Fantasy NUTTWORK. Let me make sure. Okay, I'm going to put the time up on the screen of like when I'm going to be speaking with him, but I think it's also 7 p.m. live stream with Jimmy Nuts, July 9th, which I think is next Monday. So, but I don't know how to do math or look at a calendar, so I'm just kidding. Okay, anyway, so I don't know what's wrong with me today. So that is basically what I have going on this week and this month. I know that my video schedule posting has not been consistent. And when you come to this channel, what you're going to get is inconsistency and also a person who reads a very normal amount, meaning that I have a hard time getting through 1 book a month for some reason lately. But I'm locking in this month. This month is going to be the month of like 4 books, hopefully 5, maybe. Maybe we'll go crazy. Anyway, I'm going to try my best to read and enjoy life and just enjoy my time. Like, I have so many fun things coming up, so many things to look forward to. Yeah. I'm just rambling now. So, I think this video has to end now. Giving you guys a chance still in ending. For some reason. So, yeah, it's time to go. All right. Guys, tell me what you're reading, what your plans are for this month. Do you have anything exciting happening? 4th of July plans? You know, hot dogs, hamburgers, sitting inside watching the live stream? God bless. Have a good one, y'all.